Okay, in this example, we are going for a long bike ride. We ride for 2 hours at 5 miles per hour, and then 4 hours at 4 miles per hour, and then 3 hours at 7 miles per hour. And the first thing we're asked to do is just sketch a graph of the velocity versus time. So we'll do that. First of all, we ride for 2 hours at 5 miles per hour, so we'll just graph that, just a constant 5 miles per hour over the first 2 hours. And then our speed drops down to 4 miles per hour. All right, so 4 miles per hour for 4 hours. And then we jump up to 7 miles per hour for the last 3 hours. All right, so there's a sketch of a graph. And we could connect this up. Now there might be some acceleration time, going from 4 miles per hour to 7 miles per hour might take a little bit of time, but we're going to ignore any acceleration time and just assume that we kind of instantaneously jump from 4 miles per hour to 7 miles per hour. So the acceleration time is probably on the order of seconds, so we're going to ignore it. Okay? All right. The next thing we're asked to do is find the number of miles that we rode. Okay, well, so the key thing is to remember that the area under the velocity curve, in this case, it's not very curvy, but it's a bunch of horizontal line segments. The area under the velocity curve is the distance. So let's look at the areas here. For the first segment, we went 5 miles per hour for 2 hours, right? So the area here is 10 miles, right? We rode 10 miles during that time from our starting point. In the second segment, we went 4 miles per hour for 4 hours. So the area here is just 4 times 4, right? 4 by 4. So that's 16 miles. Now, so you notice that the velocity is in miles per hour, which might be an error in the I had to change this. I realized I had the wrong units on the axes. But our velocity is in miles per hour, our time is in hours, and when I multiply miles per hour times hour, I get miles. All right, and then finally in this last segment we went for 3 hours at 7 miles per hour. So the area is the distance. So the area under the curve here is 7 times 3, so 21 miles. So if we want to find our total displacement, let me write that down, total displacement from our starting point, displacement, we're just going to add up those distances. We're assuming that we're going in the same direction the whole time. So it would be 10 plus 16 plus 21. So I get a total of 47 miles that we rode. All right. So again, the key takeaway here is that the displacement is the area under the velocity graph. So that's what you really need to remember. All right. So I'll meet you for the next example.